Hello. Welcome to my favorite game of all time. I did find mods for it. We're not going to play base game, since I've already played that entire thing. But we are going to play a mod I found, you can see right there, called The Outsider. I played only like a small amount. I went to 2 locations. I'm going to go to those immediately once it starts up. It said it's supposed to take 3 hours if I do everything. And it changes Dark Bramble. I know it puts a whole bunch of stuff on its surface. It might do some things inside of it. I don't know. But we're gonna find out. For some reason, I had this downloaded already, and I don't remember it at all. So this would be a new experience. Wake up. So, if you haven't played Outer Wilds, please go play it now or watch someone else play it, because you will be spoiled. This is the whole game. Just roasting a marshmallow. There we go. Alright. Here we are. So, yeah. I discovered a couple things. I'm not gonna look at it. Instead, I'm gonna go to the place right now. It's rather quiet for me. Hold on. Audio language. Oh, yeah. I have Visible Stranger turned on. So major spoilers. Major spoilers. This is a mod I have turned on, so this is not vanilla. You do not see it like this. I wonder, will it still throw you into the cloaking field, or is that just gone? I'm out to slow down. I'm out to slow down. Ah! Well, it it does not slow you down anymore. Lesson learned. And yeah, you are stuck in a time loop. So, anytime you die, you are brought back to the start. Oh, 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 oh! Ah, I got so close. I saw one time where it fired at home here, and it completely destroyed someone's ship. Their ship was just obliterated. Okay, I believe there's Dark Bramble. Yeah, you can see it already looks different. Just throw on autopilot and go over there. I love this game. It's so pretty. Yeah, you can already see that there's some difference. And we're gonna go stop there real quick. Just as soon as I regain control. Now we approach. Keep approaching. Match velocity as best I can. I'm gonna see if I can actually land on this. Ah! Come on! Perfect. You can land on it. Alright. I won't lose my ship. Hello. You. Nah, it's not gonna make it yet. It got close though. No, it didn't. Alright, here we are. The beginning of the stranger. Woo! Finally finished building this stupid space station. These seed things are great. It saved having to build giant long cables everywhere. It's pretty cool, huh? Couldn't have done it without you, friend, and your ship. Bramble Power Station. Northern Observatory. So the thing with Bramble is that these seeds warp space. You can see my scout is over there now, even though I fired it into this. And this is just basically a power switch. You can see it all went dark when I did that. So I'm not going to switch that for every one. I already did that. Just mainly to save time. But I will fire this into that. Initial campsite and shuttle crusher? I didn't see that. So there's word walls there. I didn't actually look around, oddly enough. I just threw my thing in there and then called it good. Study tower and projection pool house. Warning, corneal mass ejection. Error, gravity stability system has been damaged. Warning, giant steep approaching in 15 minutes 42 seconds. I haven't seen what that does, but I assume it throws this out of balance. So, once giant steep arrives, this will go away. Bramble Village. Oh, my thing didn't land. I see an ice shrine though. It's interesting. And I think last, this should be last. Anglerfish hunting blind. Alright. Well, let's go on planet. We're gonna go to the study hall, the study tower, I mean, because that's where I went first. I'm just getting the stuff I did out of the way first. So that way we can both do new stuff, and it won't be weird. Ah! Okay. tracks are not playing at the same time. It's one track that sounds like two playing at the same time. Projection pool house. And this is what I assume it might have changed the inside of Dark Bramble. Also, what is that? It's orange. Oh, there's an anglerfish there. It seems to be dead. It's not moving. Alright. This is probably projection pool house again. Alright. Yeah. Let's refill. Alright. To the study tower. There you go. That'll help. Alright. Well, this is a potentially disturbing discovery. I'll have to see what I can confirm in my observatory. If this is what I think it is. No, surely it isn't. It's fine. Everything's fine. I should call my daughter. After crashing on Ember Twin, I saw something strange up in space. I kept it to myself as no one else seemed to notice it, too distracted on surviving, I suppose. I've been attempting to locate what I saw, and hey, if I locate the eye, then we can all return to our living quarters prematurely. An update. I found it. There's a spherical region in space where the stars occasionally flicker, as if those stars are fake. Yeah, I might just turn off Visible Stranger, because that is what this person is talking about. That they found the stranger and it's supposed to have a cloaking field. I'll just turn it off, so the stranger will become invisible again. Pick up scroll. Throw you on in. Whoa! It appears we are not alone in this star system. Someone has just arrived here. It's nice to have company. Update. Seems like they're staying for a while. I'll start building a house for them at the South Pole. I'm not sure how much we have in common, but I hope we can be friends. They sat on the walkway, and I sat with them, trying my best to comfort them. A happy person doesn't come to Dark Bramble. Before my clan crashed here, I had read about their species. If we could understand each other's languages, I'd love to hear their encounter with the Collector from their perspective. If it's not a touchy subject, of course. And that's pretty much everything I've seen. The Collector caught my attention. Because I kind of thought of the Owl House Collector. So yeah, this is all I've seen. Come up here, and then that's it. And then I slammed into that vine over there and killed myself. Alright. Here, actually, if you want to hold on for a few moments, I'm going to go turn off Visible Stranger. I hope this is... Pause, please. Pause. Alright. Alright. I turned it off. Stranger should now be invisible. So this will just fit more. At least I think that's what that person's talking about. I'm just gonna go confirm. Yes. Alright, I'm just gonna go in. Just real quick. I'm not gonna go into it, I'm just gonna go into the cloaking field itself. While that's happening, let's look at what we've learned. Study Tower. A nomad named Datra discovered a spherical region in space where the stars flickered occasionally. Upon meeting a being from another species, Datra helped build them a house at the South Pole. Datra discovered something that disturbed him, but he had to go to his observatory to confirm it. The stairs to the top of the study tower have collapsed. I can see a wall with nomad text through the window. Upon meeting a being from another species, Daitra helped build them a house at the South Pole. A structure next to the study tower. I'm in. A structure next to the study tower appears to have broken off and fallen into the planet somewhere. Daitra discovered something that disturbed him, but he had to go to his observatory to confirm it. Daitra mentioned something called the Collector, but didn't elaborate. A power station that uses Bramble seeds to connect all locations on Dark Bramble to a power source. According to a Nomai computer, the gravity stability system has been disabled by a recent corneal mass ejection from the sun that hit Dark Bramble. I used a switch to turn off power to one of the locations. I fired a scout through a Bramble seed, and it exited out of another on Dark Bramble. Yes, alright, Stranger is purely invisible now. Perfect. To Dark Bramble! I'm just gonna flip around real quick. Yes, invisible. Hello. So, think of this as just like a toy solar system. Everything's super close together. You could almost jump from planet to planet. Unless you had a jetpack, then you can literally fly to every planet. So, just think of this as a toy solar system. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, boy. Ugh. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Just come to the observatory. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Okay. Coming in for a landing. Perfect. Ow! Whoa! Perfect landing. See, all 3 feet on the ground. It's fine. Alright. This is new, even to me. Daitra. Lamy, if you're reading this, then I assume you and your friends have returned to come snooping once again. Sorry, but you're out of luck. I now have 2 security measures to prevent you teens from getting in here. I know we encourage being curious and all, but this is not acceptable behavior. So, I've always wanted to say this. Get off my lawn. Northern Observatory. Well, it doesn't seem like there's another way in. Gah! Okay. So we got walkways connecting everywhere. Will I use them? Maybe. I might just fly everywhere. Oh, 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 oh. Down. Ah. What is this? Initial campsite and shuttle crusher. Alright. So we got gravity crystals on a path here. Actually a pretty neat use for them. Gravity crystals alter your gravity. So these will keep you stuck to the path. It is impossible to fall off if you're near one of these. So it is rather interesting. I'm just gonna fly though. I like the idea, but flying is much faster. And I have so much oxygen. I only have so much oxygen. Where is... Okay, that's probably it right there. And shuttle crusher. I wonder what that is. Oh, so that's probably the shuttle crusher. Ow. Alright. Right, the shuttle is just sitting here, and I can't send it back without sending me back, so I'm gonna smash it to bits. It'll be symbolic. To say, I will not return until I have accomplished what I set out to do. Update, so I did it, I suppose. I used this smashy device on the shuttle, which dented it and set off the shuttle's alarm, which was, well, alarming. And the warp core fell out, so I went over to grab it. Might be useful, I thought. But after returning to the shelter here, I used the device a second time. The shuttle blew up. Mission accomplished, but also, wow, I almost died. I should be more careful. Update again. I've set up a projection pool on the ice island west of here, so I can talk to Felix and my daughter. But instead, Bells and Pi called, informing me the gravity cannons were improved a bit since I left. They too realized the issue of my shuttle being stuck here. They told me they were trying to recall it from the gravity cannon, but the switch they had added wasn't working for some reason, and told me to check if there's something up with my shuttle. Haha, whoops. Those aren't Nomai shuttles. Ah, it would seem Friend enjoys some symbolism too. Well, time to destroy another ship. I used the machine just the once, which damaged their ship and causing the ship's alarm to go off, remembering last time I waited. Friend was a bit confused why I wasn't using the device again, but I assured them I knew what I was doing. We waited and waited, then bang! Their ship exploded too. Then they understood. Friend used to go off to their own clan occasionally, perhaps building a house here, made it so they don't need to. Anyway, I'm glad you're here, Friend. Friend asked why I've written, and I'm writing my thoughts and leaving around the place. I told them it's kinda a Nomai thing. Nomai are, or are supposed to be, nomads, so suppose it's a way of telling other Nomai clans, haha, we were here first. Or warn them of dangers or cool stuff or something. Interesting. I wonder if I can do that to my ship. I probably can. Okay, so that's a Nomai ship. This is a bit of a Nomai ship. Yes, this is the remains of the Nomai ship. Oh, hello. Hey, little one. You'll be off to the school on Brittle Hollow soon, with no railings above a black hole. I imagine you'll be glad to get away from all this sand, eh? Wait, who said that? Daitra. Solanum, yeah, but I don't like that Mom is going to be the teacher. Ha ha ha. Sometimes I wonder if Felix is intentionally doing this to you. Hypothesis, much embarrassment awaits you. 24 pages. No. Oh, I just remembered. I wanted to ask you some things. The eye. What is it? I keep hearing about it. Oh, right. Well, let's see. Felix detected a signal on the vessel. A signal from something older than the universe. Spooky. And we can't find the signal anymore, so, I mean, that's it, really. The vessel. That was the other thing. What happened to the vessel? Oh, darling, that's not a happy story. Another time, maybe. Aw, but I'm curious. You're curious, aren't you? Well, alright. But don't tell your mother I didn't warn you. So, I suppose I'll tell it from my perspective. Ahem. I was once a crew member of the vessel. A moon-sized spaceship capable of warping anywhere. I was reading in the library when suddenly we warp, but on our arrival, there was a horrible screeching sound. We had crashed. I tried to look for your mother, but I am forced onto an escape pod. I landed on Ember Twin, and Felix landed on Brittle Hollow. Both groups had to rebuild to survive. Many years passed until finally, a shuttle was sent from Brittle Hollow, and we were reunited, us on Ember Twin. Us on Ember Twin were then told why we crashed and about the eye. After that, the failed efforts to find the eye began. Did everyone get to an escape pod? Not quite everyone. Only 3 of the 5 escape pods were launched. 3? What happened to the third one? Yeah, it never got out of Dark Bramble. Are they alright? Maybe. We haven't been able to contact them yet. If they are still alright. Oh. Well, I did warn you. What are you two talking about? Dad told me about how everyone died on the vessel. So, no, I did not say that. So that's pretty much how it began. But this is a stranger ship. Landed. Dark Bramble. Kinda cool, kinda spooky. There's nothing edible here. I brought some supplies. The ice would be good for water. But these brambles, I imagine, will only be useful as a building material. Well, this planet does have anglerfish in it, doesn't it? Not sure what I'm gonna do with my shuttle. Suppose I'll camp here for now. It's actually quite nice. In this air pocket, anyway. Weird trees. Yarrow, I know your intentions are good, but maybe it's time to give up the obsession with the eye. You know, the whole letting go thing everyone goes on about. There's another thing. And another thing. Jetpacking around this planet is quite fun. I should keep a couple eyes on my fuel, though. So, yeah, I forgot to say that. Nomai have 3 eyes. And the character you play as has 4 eyes. And the strangers have 2 eyes. So, just a thing to keep in mind. Last night, I had a dream of bridges connecting up all the ice islands. They were burning, and I was burning. But if I stay here a while, a non-burning variant could be useful. This planet reminds me of one I went to. Reminds me of one I went to with Felix. Gusty Gardens. Oh yeah, a cosmic cove, and those were good times. But here I am on Dark Bramble, alone. Ugh, I have to focus. I'm on a mission. Here lies my first house, murdered by Giant's Deep. So, Giant's Deep comes by and destroys everything, apparently. Anglerfish hunting blind. Oh, wow. That missed. Note to self, make tracker beams more accurate to save on jetpack fuel. That never happened, I suppose. Where's Giant's Deep right now? It is on its way. It's going to catch up. Right, we'll go till Giant's Deep shows up. And then I'll end it. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Nice. Initial campsite and shuttle crusher. Anglerfish hunting blind. See, Kayad, I can make puns too. Ah! Oh my! There's a drop there. It freaked me out. What in the world is that? What is that? Is that... That's the sun. That's the sun. Okay. That just looks weird. Wow, that was weird. Uh-oh. Yep. Ghost matter. In this building, I'm hoping to catch an anglerfish because I'm hungry and losing my sanity. I've repurposed the warp core from my shuttle to warp me, just in case, and... Just in case. Update, I've caught one. A small one, but I've caught one. Can't wait to bring some of this to my shelter at the South Pole. It would seem sneaking around them works. They appear to be blind. This is an amazing discovery. I must tell the others immediately. Surely they will have to consider my idea now. So it looks like this person was here on a personal mission. Warp pad and assemble one. Yarrow, why are you and Root planning to waste so much time and resources building giant towers for each warp pad? One tower is enough. Well, I won't admit this to him, but it's a cool idea. Alright, come on, land it. I'm running low on fuel. Okay, I went to tell the others of my discovery, but when putting the projection stone in, I see Yarrow. So I tell him, and he was actually quite interested. Enthused even. I agreed we should use this knowledge to reach the vessel, which he surprisingly agreed with. This conversation was going suspiciously well. However, then he explained to me some supernova time travel, complete nonsense plan he and Grammy were considering, which requires an advanced warp core, which the vessel has. The conversation went downhill rather quickly from there. After arguing a while, he ended the call. Yarrow, I promise one day we'll have a decent conversation, or at least a neutral one. Update, Felix sweetly called to inform me Melleray and Coleus also figured out the whole blindness thing from Ember Twin fossil, and she thought this knowledge would help me out. Ah, thanks, dear. Hypothesis, Yarrow did not tell anyone I discovered it first. Boo, haha. I hope he is alright. He seemed quite distressed by the end of our call. So what is this? Is this just so I can warp anywhere or something? I don't know. Okay, I gotta be careful. Alright, bounce over. Where is Giant's team? Oh, it's approaching. Oh, it's approaching. I need to get to my ship. This is a big jump with not a lot of fuel. Okay, I want to see what this does. Come on. Come on. Put me down. Put me down. Ah, I ran out. Okay. Go. 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 Okay. What in the world do you do? Oh, the orbit's expanding. The orbit is expanding. We're being pulled into Giant's Deep. We're gonna crash. Oh my gosh. Ow! I'm alive! How in the world am I alive? Oh! My ship! How's my ship? Oh, it's okay, I guess. Not that it's gonna matter much. Oh. Oh, thank you, gravity. Oh my gosh. At least gravity's still active. Yep, there it goes. The cockpit's damaged. Oh, that's the least of my worries right now.